Do this for 7 days and your vibration will skyrocket. Most people are living at a fraction of their true energy potential. They wake up drained, move through life uninspired, and wonder why things never seem to change. But what if I told you that in just 7 days, you could shift your entire vibration, your energy, your mindset, your ability to attract what you desire so radically that your life would start transforming before your eyes? This isn't just about feeling better. This is about unlocking a version of yourself that most people will never access. And the best part? It's not complicated. It doesn't require years of training or some mystical initiation. It only requires one thing: your commitment to the next 7 days. Here's the truth that no one tells you. Everything in your life is a reflection of your vibration. Your relationships, your opportunities, your struggles, even your thoughts are all tuned to the frequency you are operating on. If you are stuck in cycles of negativity, it's not because life is against you, it's because your energy is magnetizing those experiences. But the opposite is also true. The moment your vibration shifts, your entire reality begins to rearrange itself to match your new frequency. That is why this 7-day process is so powerful. It's not just about changing how you feel, it's about changing the very energy that shapes your life.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The first thing you need to understand is that vibration is not just some abstract spiritual concept, it is science. Everything in existence, including your body, your thoughts and your emotions, is made of energy vibrating at different frequencies. High vibrations attract high-frequency experiences: love, abundance, clarity, purpose. Low vibrations attract low-frequency experiences: fear, doubt, chaos, confusion. And the most fascinating part? You are in control of this frequency at all times. You are never a victim of your circumstances. You are a transmitter, constantly sending out signals that the universe mirrors back to you. So if you want to change your life, you must first change the signal you are broadcasting. Day 1 is about awareness. Before you can raise your vibration, you need to understand where you currently stand. Most people live their lives on autopilot, unaware of how their thoughts and emotions are shaping their reality. But today, you are going to break that cycle. Spend the next 24 hours simply observing your energy. Pay attention to how you feel when you wake up, how you react to situations. What kind of thoughts dominate your mind? Are they empowering or draining? Are they focused on possibility or limitation? Most importantly, ask yourself this: if my vibration is a magnet, what kind of life am I attracting right now? Once you have this awareness, the real work begins. The next step is purification. Think of your energy like a glass of water. If it is filled with dirt, no matter how much fresh water you pour in, it will still be cloudy. You must first remove the impurities before you can fill it with clarity and light. For the next 7 days, eliminate anything that lowers your vibration. This means cutting out negativity, whether it's in the form of social media, toxic conversations, unhealthy food, or self-destructive habits. Every time you engage with something that drains you, you are reinforcing a low-frequency reality. But when you begin to remove these things, you create space for something higher to take their place. Now that you have cleared the way, it's time to infuse your energy with power. The fastest way to raise your vibration is through the body. Most people think spiritual transformation happens only in the mind, but your body is the key. Movement, breathwork, hydration, These are not just health tips, they are vibrational upgrades. Every morning for the next 7 days, start your day with some form of movement. This could be yoga, stretching, or even just a walk in nature. Combine this with deep, intentional breathing. Oxygen is life force. Most people are breathing shallowly, cutting themselves off from their full energetic potential. But when you breathe deeply, fully, consciously, you activate dormant energy within you. You wake up parts of yourself that have been asleep for too long. As your physical energy begins to shift, your mind will follow. This is where the real transformation happens. For the next 7 days, you must become a master of your thoughts. Most people allow their minds to run wild, thinking in loops of fear, worry, and doubt. But your thoughts are the architects of your vibration. So here's the challenge. For the next week, refuse to entertain low-energy thoughts. The moment you catch yourself thinking something disempowering, reframe it. Replace it with a thought that aligns with the energy you want to embody. If you normally think, "Nothing ever works out for me," change it to, "Everything is always working in my favor." If you usually say, "I'm not good enough," shift it to, "I am becoming more powerful every day." This is not just positive thinking, it is vibrational training. You are reprogramming your energetic field to attract a new reality. But the most powerful aspect of this process is what happens when you combine all of these elements with one final key: gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate frequency booster. It is the simplest yet most overlooked spiritual tool. Why? Because gratitude is the energy of already having, and when you vibrate at the frequency of already having, the universe has no choice but to deliver more of what you are grateful for. So, for the next 7 days, every morning and every night, take 5 minutes to feel deep, overwhelming gratitude. Not just for what you have now, but for what is already on its way to you. Feel it as if it is already done, because in the energetic realm, it is already done. You are simply aligning yourself to receive it. Now, here is the most important thing to understand. This is not just a 7-day experiment. This is a blueprint for how energy works. If you do this for 7 days, your vibration will skyrocket. You will feel lighter, clearer, more powerful than ever before. You will start to notice synchronicities, opportunities appearing out of nowhere. A shift in the way people respond to you. But if you continue beyond 7 days, if you make this a way of life, you will step into a level of mastery that few ever reach. Because the truth is, raising your vibration is not something you do once, it is something you become. So now, I ask you, are you ready to step into your highest frequency? Are you ready to see what happens when you operate at your full energetic potential? Because if you commit to this, even for just 7 days, you will never go back to the way things were. You will have seen too much, felt too much, awakened too much. The only question that remains is, how high are you willing to rise? The hidden power of energy mastery, how 7 days can rewire your reality. Most people don't realize just how much control they have over their own energy. They wake up every day feeling drained, stuck in the same repetitive cycles, believing that their emotions and circumstances are dictated by external forces. But the truth is, your energy, your vibration, is the single most powerful tool you have. It determines what you attract, how you feel, and even how others perceive you. And for those who understand this, life stops being something that happens to them and starts being something they create. By now, you've begun the process of shifting your vibration. You've started observing your thoughts, detoxing negative influences, activating your body, and mastering the power of gratitude. But here's where things get even deeper, because once you start raising your vibration, you begin to notice something strange. The world around you starts to shift. You might see certain people fading from your life while new, aligned souls appear, seemingly out of nowhere. You might feel old habits, fears, and limiting beliefs rising to the surface, almost as if they are fighting to stay alive. And you might even experience moments where reality itself feels different, where time moves in strange ways, where synchronicities become undeniable, where your intuition sharpens to the point that you just know things before they happen. This is not a coincidence. This is the natural result of raising your vibration. When you elevate your energy, you are no longer a match for the low-frequency patterns you once lived in, and because of this, anything that does not align with your new vibration will either transform or fall away. This is why so many people struggle during spiritual awakenings, because they don't realize that part of rising means shedding. You cannot carry old energy into a new vibration. The friendships, habits, thought patterns, and even environments that once felt normal may suddenly feel heavy, misaligned, or even toxic. And this is where most people stop. They feel the discomfort of transformation and retreat back to what feels familiar. But if you push through, if you trust the process, what's on the other side is something most people will never experience: true energetic freedom. So, how do you navigate this shift? How do you ensure that your vibration continues to rise rather than fall back into old patterns? The key is conscious reinforcement. Every day, you must reaffirm your new energy. This is not about forcing positivity or pretending that challenges don't exist. It is about choosing, moment by moment, to align with the highest version of yourself. This means setting energetic boundaries, recognizing when a conversation, a habit, or even a piece of content is pulling you into a lower frequency, and making the conscious choice to step away. It means feeding your mind with high vibrational information, books, teachings, and experiences that expand your awareness rather than shrink it. It means surrounding yourself with people who elevate you, who challenge you to grow, who remind you of what is possible rather than reinforce limitations. But more than anything, it means deepening your connection with yourself. Because at the core of all of this, your vibration is not just something you raise, it is something you remember. You were born in a high frequency. You arrived in this world as pure energy, untouched by doubt, fear, or conditioning. Raising your vibration is not about becoming something new. It is about stripping away everything that is not you, everything that was placed upon you by society, by past experiences, by false beliefs that told you you were anything less than powerful. This is why meditation, stillness, and self-reflection are crucial. When you sit in silence, when you allow yourself to simply be, you reconnect with your natural state. And in that state, everything becomes clear. The noise of the world fades, the illusions of fear dissolve, and you remember you are the source of your vibration, not your circumstances, not other people, not external validation. You. The energy you emit is completely within your control, and because of that, your reality is within your control. Now, here's where things get truly magical. As you continue this process, as your vibration stabilizes at a higher frequency, something incredible happens. You become a magnet. Opportunities that once seemed impossible begin flowing to you effortlessly. People who are aligned with your energy begin appearing in your life at the perfect moment. Solutions to problems reveal themselves without struggle. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is the natural law of energy at work. When you vibrate at a high frequency, you attract everything that matches that frequency. And when you truly understand this, you stop chasing, you stop forcing, you stop believing that life is about struggle and effort, and instead, you step into a state of effortless allowing. But here's the most important question. Are you willing to trust this process? Because most people won't. Most people will start this journey, feel the shifts, and then allow doubt to pull them back. They will question whether it's working. They will look for immediate proof, and when they don't see instant results, they will revert to their old patterns. But those who commit, those who truly embody this, experience something life-changing. They no longer just believe in the power of vibration, they become it. They move through the world with an energy that is undeniable. They don't need to convince anyone of their power because their presence alone speaks for itself. So I ask you, as you continue this journey, as you refine your energy day by day, what kind of life are you choosing to create? Not in theory, not in some distant future, but right now, because your vibration is shaping your reality in this very moment. The only question is, what frequency are you broadcasting? Breaking the illusion, how to permanently lock in your high vibration. By now, you've begun to feel the shifts. Your energy is changing, your awareness is expanding. The things that once felt heavy, frustrating, or chaotic are beginning to lose their grip on you. You're seeing through the illusion that life is random, that you're powerless, that things just happen to you. You're starting to realize that you are the one in control, that your vibration isn't just something that fluctuates randomly, but something you can consciously master. But here's where most people fall back. They experience glimpses of this higher state, but they don't know how to hold on to it. They meditate once and feel amazing, then return to their old habits. They practice gratitude for a few days, but when something goes wrong, they spiral back into negativity. They sense the power of raising their frequency, but they haven't yet locked it in as their default state. And that's exactly what we're going to change now. Because if you truly commit to this, your vibration won't just rise temporarily, it will become unshakable. The first thing you must understand is that your external world is constantly testing you. The moment you begin to elevate, life will present you with situations that challenge your newfound energy, not because the universe is against you, but because it is responding to you. It is asking, are you truly ready to embody this frequency, or is this just temporary? And this is where most people fail. They take these challenges as signs that they are slipping back, when in reality, they are invitations to reinforce their new vibration. So, how do you pass these tests? How do you remain in a high frequency even when things don't go as planned? The key is non-reactivity. Most people's vibrations are dictated by external circumstances. If things go well, their energy rises. If things go wrong, they sink. But true mastery is when you remain in your high vibration regardless of what is happening around you. This is what separates those who temporarily raise their frequency From those who embody it permanently. You must become untouchable, not in a way that suppresses emotions, but in a way that allows you to experience life fully without being controlled by it. This means that when challenges arise, instead of reacting emotionally, you pause, you observe, you ask yourself, what is this moment teaching me? How can I respond in a way that aligns with my highest self? Every single moment is an opportunity to choose your vibration. Most people let their emotions dictate their state. But the masters, the ones who have truly locked in their high frequency, understand that emotions are tools, not dictators. They feel everything, but they do not let those feelings lower their vibration. Another essential principle is energetic protection. When you raise your frequency, you will inevitably notice that certain energies around you feel heavier, denser, or even hostile. This is because, as you ascend, anything that operates at a lower vibration will feel uncomfortable in your presence. You may notice people trying to pull you back into negativity, situations arising that test your peace, or even internal doubts creeping in, trying to convince you that this transformation isn't real. This is where energetic protection becomes vital. There are many ways to protect your energy, but the simplest and most powerful is awareness. The moment you recognize that an external force is trying to lower your vibration, you reclaim your power. You do not engage in negativity. You do not allow someone else's energy to dictate your own. You do not give in to self-doubt. You simply observe it, recognize it for what it is, an illusion, and hold your frequency strong. This is where true power is cultivated. But here's the most profound truth. Your vibration is not just about you. The higher you rise, the more you impact those around you. Your energy becomes a force field, influencing others without you even needing to speak. You've likely already noticed this. How people respond to you differently. How some are drawn to your energy while others seem uncomfortable in your presence. This is because your vibration is either awakening something in them or making them confront their own energetic misalignment. This is why the highest spiritual beings throughout history didn't need to preach or convince others of their truth. Their presence alone created transformation. And the same will happen with you. As you solidify your high vibration, you will begin to notice that people around you either rise to meet you or fade out of your life. This is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. You are not losing anything. You are simply aligning with the reality that is meant for you. So the question now is, how do you make this permanent? The answer is simple: consistency. This is not a one-time shift, it is a lifestyle. It is a daily commitment to choosing the highest version of yourself in every moment. It is a conscious decision again and again to hold your frequency no matter what happens. And the more you do this, the easier it becomes. Eventually, it will feel effortless. Your high vibration will no longer be something you have to work for. It will just be who you are. And once you reach this point, you will realize something incredible. The struggles, the doubts, the challenges, they were never obstacles. They were never meant to break you. They were meant to forge you into the version of yourself that was always waiting beneath the surface. They were the training ground that prepared you for this exact moment. So now I ask you, are you ready to stop fluctuating and start embodying? Because the moment you make this decision, everything changes. The universe will respond to your certainty. Your reality will shift to match your unwavering energy. You will step into a level of personal power that most people will never experience. And from this point forward, the only thing left to do is rise. The ultimate shift, becoming an unstoppable force of energy and magnetism. At this point, you are no longer just learning about vibration, you are living it. You have felt the shifts, seen the changes, and experienced firsthand how energy shapes reality. But now comes the final step, the ultimate transformation, becoming a force so magnetic, so unshakable, that the world itself bends to meet your frequency. This is where you stop chasing, stop searching, stop questioning whether or not you are in alignment, because you become alignment itself. Your energy no longer wavers, your presence alone shifts environments, and the things you once struggled to attain now flow to you effortlessly. But here's the secret. The highest level of vibration is not just about attracting what you want, it is about being so full, so complete, so overflowing with energy that you no longer need anything outside of yourself. And when you reach this level, paradoxically, that is when everything comes to you. Because the universe does not reward desperation, it responds to certainty. It mirrors back the energy you emit, and when your energy is one of total abundance, total peace, total self-mastery, your external world must shift to reflect that. This is why the most powerful beings in history were not the ones who sought power, but the ones who embodied it effortlessly. They did not force, they did not beg, they did not chase. They simply were. So how do you reach this level? How do you lock in this frequency permanently? The final key is detachment, not in the sense of not caring, but in the sense of no longer needing. Most people vibrate in a state of lack. They want love, success, happiness, but they want it from a place of not having it. And that very energy of seeking pushes it further away. But the moment you realize that you already are everything you seek, that nothing outside of you is required to complete you, your vibration becomes unstoppable. You are no longer reaching for things, you are allowing them to come to you in perfect timing. This is why the masters of energy are always at peace. They do not fear loss because they know nothing real can ever be lost. They do not force outcomes because they know the best reality is already unfolding for them. They do not cling to people, opportunities, or material things because they understand that they are the source, not the recipient. When you embody this truth, your vibration reaches a level where reality itself rearranges around you. You no longer live by effort, you live by flow. And here's the final realization. The highest vibration is love. Not the kind of love that is needy, conditional, or dependent on others, but the kind of love that radiates endlessly from within. The kind of love that exists simply because you exist. The moment you embody this, you become untouchable. No external force can lower your vibration, no circumstance can shake your peace, no temporary setback can pull you back into old patterns. You are no longer just a person moving through life, you are a walking embodiment of energy, a force of pure presence. A being so in tune with the universe that everything around you begins to rise to meet you. So now I ask you one final question. Are you ready to stop searching and start embodying? Because the moment you decide that this is not just a 7-day experiment, but your new way of life, everything changes. You are no longer the seeker, you are the source. You are no longer waiting, you are creating. And from this moment forward, your vibration will never be the same again.